welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about me going vegan and my experience when I went vegan and how terrible it was. Yeah, disclaimer, if you are vegan, comment down below how you transitioned, if you did, like if you weren't already vegan from like being a kid and then growing up. Tell me how you transitioned because I need help. This is not a video about bashing vegan people or anything like that, like, oh, well, eat meat and stuff like that, because I still don't really fuck with meat like that, okay? So first I'm going to talk about why I decided to go vegan. I decided to go vegan because I started doing a bunch of research on like meat and eating meat and how we really don't need it, and how having plant-based meals is actually more beneficial than eating meat. Facts. So yeah, that was the first reason why I even thought about it. Then secondly, I was on birth control. This is just like a little background story. I was on birth control for like a little minute in time, just like for like probably 8 months, and then everything started fucking up. I started gaining weight, started doing all types. Girl, when I tell you I went through it with that birth control, I went through it with that birth control. So I stopped taking that, and then I realized that like my hormones were off, obviously, because I was putting hormones into my body. But anyway, my hormones were off, so I was like, how can I get my hormones back? And then they were talking about how eating meat is also like a huge contributor towards imbalanced hormones. So I was like, let me try to get my let me get my balance, let me get my shit right, let me get together, you know what I mean? I was trying to like balance my hormones, get my menstrual to come back, and then be regular the way it was before I started taking birth control. So that's the reason why I decided to go try to go vegan. Now I'm going to talk about how I did it and how I feel I did it wrong. I started vegan like cold turkey. The next day I was like, no meat, I'm not eating meat, never again, that shit dead, I'm not eating meat. I did it suddenly and abruptly. Like, when I tell you, I just went out and started eating black bean burgers, quinoa and black bean burgers, all the good stuff really. But I just X'd meat out. Like, I was like, this is something I want to do, so let's start today. And I literally just stopped. I didn't like wean myself off, and I do feel like that was kind of like a shock to my body. Don't do that if you're deciding to become vegan or be vegetarian or pescatarian. Don't just completely cut it out randomly, because your body's gonna be like, the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? After I just abruptly stopped eating meat, I started feeling really tired, and then I didn't even equate that to me being anemic. Also, if you're anemic, make sure you're taking your iron pills or whatever you have to do to keep your iron levels to par. If you're not eating meat, obviously you're not getting all the iron that you should be, unless you're like stuffing your mouth with kale and spinach and stuff, and I wasn't doing that. So I wasn't even thinking about even being anemic. Like, being anemic didn't even cross my mind through this whole like 3 or 4 weeks that I did this. I wasn't even thinking. So I started getting really tired, I started feeling really weak, and then boom, a bitch got the flu. Well, I got a viral infection. I didn't get the flu. I don't know if it was the flu. I don't know what it was, but I also think that what happened was the fact that I wasn't getting the iron, I wasn't getting all the nutrition that I'm normally getting from nutrition. But you know what, y'all know what I mean by nutrition when I say meat. I wasn't getting the meat and stuff and the proteins that I was normally getting, so I feel like that weakened my immune system. And then I feel like my immune system was just like, bitch, I can't do this. And then I got a viral infection because I work in an area where a bunch of like people are passing by 24/7. I'm in contact with all types of different people at all times for a shift. So I feel like my immune system got really low, my iron wasn't up to par, and I was just tired and sick, and my body started hurting, like my hips started hurting, and then my eyes started hurting. Like, my eyes was like, oh my gosh, I can't even explain it. It felt like I got punched in both eyes 30 times. And then my eyes were just hurting, and then I started getting headaches, and then my body started hurting, like I had muscle aches. Also being sick, I lost my mind, y'all. I got in a car accident, I got a ticket. Like, girl, when I tell you I was sick, I couldn't even think straight. And I think all of that happened from the viral infection. That happened because of my immune system. That happened because I wasn't eating meat. I don't know if this has happened to anybody else. Let me know, because I feel like this all, like, I don't feel like this would have happened. I don't feel like I would have gotten as sick as I really did if I would have been eating meat, you know. Also what happened was my temperature went up, obviously, because I had an infection, a viral infection. My temperature has, I've never had my temperature go up to 104.9, almost 105. I've never, ever had that happen. What I did was, obviously, I started eating meat again. And once I started doing that, I started feeling like, actually, let me rewind that, because I didn't want to eat. I didn't have an appetite, like, at all. I didn't want anything. All I craved was like pineapple, watermelon, cantaloupe, oranges. That's all I did was crave those things. I didn't want anything else. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay down and sleep. I started eating meat again. Fuck, I did. I feel so terrible because I couldn't do it. Yeah, I started eating meat again, kind of just abruptly as well, and then everything started to kind of balance itself out. I was taking Tylenol, my viral infection went out. I started taking my iron pills. Stupid me, take your iron pills, for real. If you're anemic, take your iron, please. Anyway, yeah, so I started pretty much just going back to my old lifestyle, and my body went back to normal. Well, normal as in my menstrual still is not here and I'm still unhealthy as fuck. But I'm really making this video because I want to know from people who are vegan and people who have transitioned into being, or from being a meat eater to being vegan or vegetarian or pescatarian, whatever you tried. Comment below and let me know how you did that, and if you had any side effects, or if you had anything happen to you during the transition. Let me know, because I found that really weird, and now I'm kind of scared to just like not eat meat, so I'm gonna kind of keep meat in my diet a little bit. But yeah, let me know like a few meals that you guys have had, and if you're anemic and you are also vegan or vegetarian, let me know how you maneuver within your life, because I didn't know. I don't know why I didn't take my iron pills. That was just stupid. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you guys have gone vegan, if you are vegan, or if you're not vegan. Comment down why you're not vegan. Maybe you just like meat. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hang loose and stay strong. Bye.